Hello everyone. Namaskaram. Dear learners, don't stress the could haves because if it should have, it would have. So why not flow with the flow of life, tumbling, rising, yet learning with the waves of life. Dear learners, in the previous video, we had learned about different types of motion. The first among which was translatory motion, which was of two types, and we had learned the two types. They were rectilinear motion and curvilinear motion. So today we will continue learning the types of motion. Next motion is rotatory motion. A motion in which a body moves about a fixed axis without changing its position is called the rotatory motion. In rotatory motion, the body rotates about a fixed axis. Some examples of rotatory motion are a spinning ball or a spinning wheel, a rotating steering wheel or a potter's wheel, hand floor grinder, hand fodder cutting machine, and similar to this, a ceiling fan. Next is circular or circulatory motion. A body is said to be in circular motion if it moves in a circular path around a fixed point. Now it's very obvious to ask, then what is the difference between circular motion and curvilinear motion? So, the only difference between circular motion and curvilinear motion is that in curvilinear motion, the body moves along a curve with no other restriction. बॉडी को सिर्फ एक कर्व में मूव करना है और कोई रेस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है. Whereas in a circular motion, the body has to move in an entire circle or has to follow a circular path. और सर्कुलर पाथ की स्पेशलिटी ये है कि जब भी कोई बॉडी सर्कुलर पाथ में मूव करती है तो उसकी दूरी सेंटर से हमेशा कांस्टेंट रहती है. द बॉडी इज ऑलवेज एट अ फिक्स्ड डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द सेंटर. So in circular motion, the body covers an entire circle, whereas in a curvilinear motion, the body just moves along a curve, not the full circle. Some examples of circular motion are the earth revolving around the sun, A person whirling a stone tied at the end of a rope in a circular path. Next is oscillatory motion. For that, let us first understand about oscillation. When a body moves to and fro or back and forth, then the body is said to be oscillating. To and fro and back and forth means आगे पीछे. जब भी कोई बॉडी कॉन्स्टेंटली आगे पीछे एंड देन आगे देन पीछे इस रूट को फॉलो करे तो कहा जाता है कि वो बॉडी ओसिलेशन कर रही है. सो द टू एंड फ्रो और back and forth motion described by an object as a whole along the same path without any change in the shape of the object is called oscillatory motion. Some examples of this motion are a boy on a swing, the pendulum of a clock moving to and fro, the needle of a sewing machine moving up and down, the piston of a motor car, the pressing cylinder of a juice machine, the piston of a spray pump, etc. So, the next motion is vibratory motion. We had recently learned that in oscillatory motion, the body executing oscillatory motion moves as a whole. So, there is another kind of oscillatory motion in which the body does not move as a whole. That is, the entire object does not move. So, we can say that vibratory motion is a type of oscillatory motion. In this motion, a part of the body always remains fixed and the rest part moves to and fro rapidly about its main position. It is to be noted that the basic difference between oscillatory and vibratory motion is that in oscillatory motion the entire object moves, while in vibratory motion only a part of the object shows motion. So do remember it. We can understand it in this way. Suppose, let us consider a metallic wire which is stretched between 2 points. Now, when the wire is plugged from the middle, it starts moving up and down rapidly. However, the motion is not oscillatory in nature. Why? Because in this case, the whole string does not move up and down. So, such a motion is called vibratory motion. We can understand it by taking some more examples. Like all musical instruments such as guitar, violin, sitar, drums, etc. produce sound because of vibratory motion. Even during breathing, when our chest expands or contracts, the motion is vibratory in nature. So now why? Because all the points on the chest do not move out equally. So we can define vibratory motion as a kind of oscillatory motion in which the moving object undergoes rapid to and fro motion. Next is periodic motion. As the word suggests, periodic means repetitive, which means which repeats after a certain interval of time. So, periodic motion can be defined as a repetitive motion which repeats itself after a fixed interval of time. ऐसा मोशन जो कुछ समय बाद रिपीट करे खुद को, ऐसे मोशन को पीरियोडिक मोशन कहते हैं. So if we critically analyze the motions which we had learned above, that is the oscillatory and the vibratory motion, we will notice that in both these motions, the motion repeats after a certain interval of time. So we can say that both the oscillatory and the vibratory are a type of periodic motion, because oscillatory और vibratory दोनों ही मोशन में पीरियोडिसिटी है. मतलब दोनों ही मोशन में ऑब्जेक्ट अपना मोशन सर्टेन इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम के बाद रिपीट करता है. Some examples of periodic motion are the piston of a motor car engine running at a constant speed, the swinging pendulum of a wall clock, the needle of a sewing machine running at a constant speed, heart of a normal resting person beats 72 times a minute, the motion of a swing, the movement of the lungs during breathing. So that's all for today. We will proceed with the legacy of learning in the upcoming videos and continue this chapter further. So, dear learners, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep flowing with the flow of life. Thank you all for being here. Goodbye.